What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Or should I say Mikey fucking Pipes? The sign says, welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands and St. Thomas. I am here. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4 liters of Grey Goose that'll last probably until Tuesday. Sunday. We normally come here on a Sunday.
It's Friday, and
it's
that
Friday.
will last till Sunday.
It's Sunday. It's Friday, and that will last until Tuesday. No, 4 bottles. You know the thing is, I gotta keep them locked up.
Chris and Connor?
Chris,
Age?
Air Force None doesn't really drink,
Age.
but I gotta hide them from Connor because he's an alcoholic.
Age and Connor.
See the difference? You know what the difference between a drunk and alcoholic is?
Meetings.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're an alcoholic, you got problems. You go to meetings. Drunks, we recognize our deficiency in life, where we aren't at the point of being alcoholics, because those go to meetings. So we were delayed an hour and a half at JFK because they had to de-ice the plane. Now, in case you guys don't know what de-icing the plane means, it means they spray this de-icing juice or plane jizz on the wings of the plane, which prevents ice from forming on the flaps. Because if ice forms on those wings, it weighs the plane down, and then you're fucked.
Wait. That's America.
And normally we get a call from Hertz, but not this year. They had no Jeep Wranglers available. We got a RAV4 or similar from National. And I have a coupon code where I am the New York State Teachers Union chairperson. I got the coupon code for that. So a coupon code. Coupon. These nuts in your mouth, bitch. Oh. So to answer the question, right? I asked a question earlier in yesterday's video, which is this morning's video, right? So the question was, what do you call a blonde standing on her hands? You guys ready? A brunette with bad breath. If you laughed, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you didn't laugh, well, go fuck yourself.
We'll have a chance. We'll be able to get right in.
Correct. So even though we had an hour and a half delay to get de-iced in New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, the only real thing that's missing here is not a left-hand vehicle like I'm driving right now, but if the steering wheel was on the opposite side. Because it's not an optical illusion, folks. In the U.S. Virgin Islands, we drive on the left-hand side of the road. Can't make this shit up, folks. Those who know. Either you have and possess the skill, or you don't. That's right. And if my wife, Dr. Mrs. Pipe, can do it.
Well, maybe I just have the skill.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a WAPA truck. You know, WAPA. Oh, it's WAPA. Yeah, WAPA is LIPA, and they suck. Yeah. There's always rolling blackouts here. And that's why some properties have to have their own generators, a Jenny, also known as a Jenny. Oh, man. I hope you guys are being entertained. Oh, there's a massage parlor right there. Oh, man. I wonder if they offer happy endings. Why not? You know what they say, a happy husband is a happy husband. All right, folks, we're going to drive to our property. I'll catch you in a hot minute. They could take me over there, yeah, they could. See, this guy's driving like a boss. I'm actually going to feed you people with some road footage. Look at this. People want to see this, actually. Really? I drive in the Van Wyck, and people are like, oh, yeah. I get so many comments when I post that when I'm driving on the Van Wyck. They love it. They absolutely love it. No, we're not fighting, but Let's feed the people because they are fucking hungry. Don't do it. You get your shit pushed back, shorty. You will get your shit pushed back.
Home sweet home.
Yep. It's our other home. Here is, we're going into Charlotte Amalie. This is the harbor here. In a few moments on the right-hand side will be Yacht Haven. Can we see our, no. Ah, here it is, yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. Gotta love it. You think Little Switzerland is back? I think I see Little Switzerland. No, I don't know, Jennifer. Moe's. Gotta go to Moe's, and not Modell's, by the way. We're talking about Moe's. Moe's, yeah, that is the good Moe's. What, in Yacht Haven?
It's not a good Moe's.
Oh, here's the
You
traffic.
never find everything there.
Here is the traffic.
I want to go to that Moe's.
Okay. You want to go to the other Moe's? Only one cruise ship in right now.
Financially vulnerable after disaster.
Small one.
Small one.
Oh, God, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. And it's 20 minutes to 4 here in the afternoon in the great territory of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
This place is really good. Gladys Cafe. Here's one here. Who went there last year? They said it was good.
Gladys, not Gladys.
Gladys.
Gladys. That's like, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when Kelvin, remember Kelvin, the short school bus? Kelvin said, you know, the call ahead? You know, the call ahead, you know, the porta potty place?
Yeah.
We had one when we did construction in the house. We had, you know, remember? Khalid.
That's not like that. That's Gladys.
Yeah, but you said, what did you say? You called something else.
I said Gladys.
Gladys.
Because I think that's how they pronounce it.
Oh, last year we went up there for the first time.
A lot of stores are open again.
Well, COVID is kind of over. Trying to fuck us.
It wasn't COVID. It was
Oh,
the problem with the
my boy Henry's in there at Alpha Jewelers. Yep, there's a Rolex deal, even though I got nothing for sale, unless you have a relationship with them. Alpha? You're gonna be visiting Alpha? What are you doing at Alpha?
You buying me a present?
No, you said you wanted something else when we got home. You gotta get that instead. You don't get both. What do you think I am, a sugar daddy? You know, there's a website for sugar babies to find their sugar daddies. Did you know that? It's an app. You know, you gotta lease them like a BMW, and then they'll do anything you want for them. Sugar babies. Seeking sugar daddies.
You could not be a sugar daddy. You're the cheapest man. You're not cheap for yourself, but you don't want to give to them.
I am a giver.
No, you are not.
Toma, mommy, toma. No? Thank God the air conditioning works here in our little RAV4. No, it's a Nissan Rogue. It's a Rogue. All right, folks, we are going past the former governor's place right here on the right-hand side. And then on the, yo, that's ice, bro. That's ice. That is definitely ice right there. Yo, it's ice.
Or it's just the cop.
No, but his whole face is
Virgin
covered.
Islands police.
I love it.
I don't think it's ice.
Get him! I thought it looked like ice, but it looked like his whole face was covered. We got the U.S. Coast Guard here. Too bad we don't see the aircraft carrier that was here 2 weeks ago. It would be nice if it was like right there. Like, oh, it's awesome. I'll catch you guys in a minute.
Those were the sounds of Saturday Night Live's Hans and Franz, or Rogan's Queen Jane Fonda, and last but not least, the late exercise guru Richard Simmons. With New Year's festivities now officially behind us, many of us are now scared.
Think I get in front of the Acura? Yeah, I got this.
It's that time of year when a lot of us need to
Put the phone down.
I am feeding my audience. See how I drive with finesse and skill. Skills. Skillz. Z-zez. Like Zion. Or no, that's Saudi. That's a different letter. There's no Z in Saudi, right? Is there a Z in Saudi? What? Weren't you a Hebrew school teacher? I'm talking to you right now. So up on the left-hand side is Pueblo. Well, right, these are projects, by the way. But coming up on the left-hand side at this light, on the opposite side is Pueblo. There it is. Pueblo Supermarket. It's and over here is the other Moe's. This is Yacht Haven. It's small, but they have a whole floor for alcohol.
Yeah, but the other one is way more. No, you can go there when you just need one or two things. You can't go there for a big stuff.
Okay. We'll go later if you like. You don't want to go later?
I don't want to go so late. I find out what time it opens up.
Well, call them. Go on Google. Type in Moe's. See what time they close.
So for me, that's what I absolutely love sweating. Oh, nice. But the dead of winter, not a great time to be going. Struck me was this trend that I've seen all over social media, especially Instagram.
8 o'clock.
Perfect.
Explain what is this?
It's 4 hours from now they close.
Without buying a plane ticket to Japan.
Well, yeah, this has been too long. And then, there basically intervals.
All right, this 4Runner needs to learn how to drive like this Nissan Envy. See, I know that right lane is going to end because they're going to be able to churn into. Yep. All right. Pizza amore? Amore. That's amore. All right, now we're going to have a little bit of a trip here because we're normally in a Wrangler. Now we're going to do an elevation change. Haven Sight. This is, it used to be the tea company.
God,
they
look.
changed it. What is it? The West Indian Tea Company.
But the sign is still there.
Is it?
The De-Icing is still there. Because that's like a landmark.
Yeah. And no, we're not using Waze. I know exactly where we're going. We've been going here for a decade, with the exception of 1 year where the U.S. Virgin Islands was hit with 2 Category 5 hurricanes in a period of 10 days. It was a very devastating event. Very, very bad here. A lot of devastation. And I'm sure people lost their lives, unfortunately. But right now we are approaching the Frenchman's section of the U.S. Virgin Islands of Island of St. Thomas. We are about 5 minutes to our destination. The views, let's just say they are breathtaking. I will show you the view from our villa momentarily. And it's pretty epic. I mean, where am I going? No, I'm going straight.
Left.
Ready for the roller coaster ride? Whee!
Now imagine when he does that at night.
And I'm trashed. Like, trashed beyond belief. Think the wild dogs are there?
No, they haven't been there in years.
I know, but maybe they came back.
You still talk about this years
Yeah.
later. We're not really there.
Yes, we are. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the first view. All right, guys. I'll see you in a few.